Welcome to the Agenda Report. I'm Robert Zimmerman Jr. Let's get started. Today, Russia, 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 the North Korean DejaVu, and all aboard the Tarnish train. Fake news broadcasters took to the airwaves with delight to break the news that Russian attorney Natalia Veselnitskaya, who met with Donald Trump Jr., Jared Kushner, and Paul Manafort at Trump Tower in the summer of 2016, told NBC News that she's been an informant of the Russian Attorney General's office since 2013. Oh my God, there's the connection to Russia. The celebrating was so obvious that you could almost see the confetti in the air. Remember, folks, the fake news-powered witch hunt regarding Russian collusion is a complete farce. The fake news forgot their smiles as they reported under their breath that the House Intelligence Committee's report, just released, clears the president of any and all collusion. So let's cut through their celebration and explain what this actually means. There is absolutely no evidence that Trump Jr., Kushner, or Manafort knew that Veselnitskaya was an informant. Also, this just in, that is the point of informants. You would never know you're speaking to an informant. Nice try, though. She probably went on to inform her handlers that Trump Jr. and his compadres are very gullible and cooperative when it comes to obtaining information that could help their candidate defeat his opponent. End of report. This isn't remarkable or really news at all, but it does give the fake news a reason to say Russia over and over again on the air, since they won't be saying Stormy Daniels much for a while after we learn that today the judge in the case handed down a ruling that postpones any action against Michael Cohen for 90 days. Also today, as historic images of a first-ever crossing into South Korea by a North Korean leader made their way across the world, President Trump said the U.S. had been played like a fiddle in the past in regards to negotiations with North Korea. South Korea announced that North Korea agreed to denuclearize the entire peninsula and formally end the Korean War. This made the fake news angry, since it implied their favorite Nobel Peace Prize recipient, President Barack Obama, and his lead from behind diplomacy couldn't get the job done. They claim in one breath that the North Koreans dismantling a crumbling facility that can't be rebuilt isn't really progress at all, because it was already doomed for demolition. And then in the next breath, they claim that dismantling isn't really progress because it's reversible, and that facility could just be rebuilt. Well, which is it? Maybe it's a simpler truth. It's crumbling, and they're dismantling it because they are actually denuclearizing. They point to past summits and assurances made by North Korea that bore no fruit as evidence that this is all simply theater, just more of the same. The fake news assures us they've seen this before. It's deja vu. I guess the rest of the entire planet missed the first time the North Korean dictator crossed into South Korean territory to commit to ending war and denuclearization. Pro tip for the fake news: when something happens for the first time ever, it means it hasn't happened before, so yeah, that would be progress. The reason the peace-loving, tree-hugging fake news is cracking down on the concept of world peace all of a sudden is because a denuclearized and stable Korean peninsula will go down in history as perhaps the most significant diplomatic achievement of any presidency ever, the Trump presidency. You see, the fake news is the participation trophy crowd. They know that Donald Trump deserves a Nobel Prize for actually accomplishing peace. And they know, just as we do, the real reason Barack Obama got his. The pile-on continued with a pivot to newfound concern for the tarnished reputations of the legions of disgraced and downtrodden former staffers making a run for the exits at the White House. Their allegation is that the Trump White House has gone from Trump train to Tarnish train, and that the swirl of allegations concerning the president's appointments to key posts is hurting the future employment prospects of those connected to him. Wrong, fake news. Every single person the president has appointed has been tarnished by you. The latest casualty, Admiral Ronnie Jackson, didn't even make it to a committee hearing because your good friend, swamp creature, John Tester, had his own plans for Admiral Jackson. There are no swirls of allegations. There are only crooked swamp creatures who leak salacious and unverified accusations to the fake news so you can help them destroy good people's lives. If you like this video, please subscribe so you never miss an episode, because the fake news never rests. Thank you for subscribing and for watching. Follow us on Twitter at FFNUSA, and remember, we're 100% Patriot powered, so visit our website to invest in our future with a financial gift, to learn more about the Super PAC, or to sign up to volunteer. Thank you.